Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So last episode we built this wonderful system here with this external rail, and I've been toying up with ideas of what to do with it because I'm not particularly happy with it, if I'm honest with you. I think I'm going to take a suggestion that was put in the comments of the last episode by Sophie Lou of putting this rail here down on the ground, so it's underneath this one here. So to do that, what I want to do is I'm going to delete that rail stop. We'll empty that silo out there like that, and then I'm going to put the rail down on the floor and have it run around, which means it's going to go underneath places, and I think that'll work because we're going to be above or below a lot of things. Everything's going to be flowing above us. So let's give that a go. I'm going to pause the game and do this because it's going to confuse the life out of me otherwise. It doesn't. I'm not a fan of it flying in the air at all. It's not something that I like in the end. I can hear me removing wooden bits as well. I don't know where I'm moving them. I think just there was one. Yep. And one over here. Where was that? There. I think. Yep. Right there. There we go. Okay. Oh, and there's one there as well. Wow. There. Okay. Right. So very easy to remove things you're not expecting to remove. I don't want to delete any of these belts by mistake, so slow it here. Right. That. Move that down. Okay, right. So the track we want to basically put in wants to go to that as well for a minute. It wants to go on the ground here, so let's remove the station for the moment. Let's up the ground here. Right, so I'm gonna have it come along here. It's not gonna work going past there. We're gonna have to put some form of blocks in for that, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That can do that. And we're gonna have to move this back as well, which again isn't a big problem. We should be able to just build like this at the top and then run the road up. Not why can't we do that? Yes, they're not supposed to be those. I'm now confused as to what I'm doing here. Hold on. I want a wooden pillar. There we go. Notch, that's what I'm after. The roads can't actually travel. Well, they can travel inside pillars, but not on top of them. There we go. And then we can just run this along here, like so. It will just run underneath quite happily. We do have to do something here though. This is the only bit that that'll happen there. Something's gone wrong in here. Hold on a moment. Okay, something very bizarre is happening there. There we are. Okie dokie. Don't know what was going on there, but something very strange was happening. There we go. Right. So yes, that will flow under there with no problems. How very strange. And we need to I don't have to remove those sensors. They could stay there. Because of the way the actual pathing works. Actually, I think he needs to go down or come up one. So we're going to have to rearrange that ever so slightly. I don't think I can actually. I think that's going to be a little bit awkward coming through there because we can't run the rail on that edge because it's too steep. And I don't know how to smooth that down. That's going to be a slight problem. Unless I can somehow put in something like that. Will that do the job? Let's see. So if I want you to come down to here and go along there, I can almost do that. There we go. That looks very, very strange, but really not sure about that now actually. That's the only bit I'm not kind of liking. I mean, I can't really go out and around because the bridge is here. I'm regretting doing this decision. I think this, although as I said I can run it along the ground, I don't like it. And I've got to have a silo there for picking up this chute. I can't run that along. Or, alternatively, can I actually run that along there? If I run this along there like so, then it was to put, say, no, I can't do that either. I was going to put a bit on top of it and then put the silo on top, but I can't do that. I could have this angle in and just go straight into the barn, which I could do for all these silos now. Now we've got the filter system set up so that it only enables when it comes along. We're not going to have to worry about these hitting and slowing down. They will still slow down, but it's not as it's not as important, if you know what I mean. It's not what am I trying to say here? It's not as critical that they be travelling at high speeds. They can hit the corner and slow down and back up a bit because they won't be coming down as often. So I think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to remove that one. Well, put in. I don't have to have that go anywhere near as high as it does now because it needs to go. In fact, it doesn't have to go up at all. Let's clear this bit out as well. you'll see what I mean here. I'm kind of rearranging some bits and pieces here which aren't necessary, but you're all on that piece. For some bizarre reason there was a block there, or what that was doing there, but hey ho. I'll remove you back, and then we want to have these ones here to block the roadway. In that, I believe you want, didn't it? Almost. Like so. There we go. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Right. And we're going to have to wait for this one to run out before we can change things here. Otherwise things will start flowing in the very wrong directions, which is not what we want. And the road, I believe, no, I need to change up this car one. Yes, because it's on the floor now, so that's not going to work. And my brain has just realised that that's not going to work anyway, because that car one does need to be on the floor. It does actually need to go like that along the floor because of this chute here covering it. So I've just done all that for no reason, and you probably knew that. And you were probably chatting to me, telling me, what am I doing? Yeah, so sorry about that. That was a bit of a waste of the time. So we need to go up and over at least a little bit here. So that's yeah. Should have left it. But I didn't. What an idiot. Oh well. Up and up. Road can go. Oh yes, of course. Need those on top. There we go. Right. So now the road can go over, and the road can go over. There we go. Okie dokie. Right. We'll have a little connection there. Okay. The road cannot actually go over this now, which is a bit annoying. I can't lower that terrain either. So looks as if we're kind of stuffed for that one, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Wait, I'm gonna go to here. I think can't get through there. We could get through there. We could figure out a way to go through there, so we can get down further down if we need to. But for now, it's actually going to come back and go through there. Means we need to get this off the ground, which is luckily doable. So we need to redesign this ever so slightly. What we need to do is we need to build something like that, I think. I think that's kind of how I want this to go. Railway will come along here. and to remove those stops that it auto adds in, because we don't want to do those. And we are also going to have to, or where to bring it back out again actually. I suppose we could just get back to there. It can always be extended if it needs to. That looks a bit weird there, but it can, yeah, it can be extended if it needs to. That'll go across, and then we've got another level crossing there. I did honestly think that you could put paths across railway tracks, and the carts can happily cross them anyway. I know that, but well, you can actually path across them. So here we need to have an output from here and an output from here. So we've gone up 3. We can technically go up 4 with what am I saying? We can go up 4 like that, and then put in a place above it. But I need to put grabbers in here, so grabber and grabber, and you need to be set to grabbing iron plates, and you need to be set to grabbing iron plates. Dokie. Then we can grab another set of, and they're not on the correct. Nope, they're not. So remove those and put them in again. There you go. Making sure they're on the correct level. That was not very good. So iron plates and iron plates. That makes sense. Okay. Okie dokie. And then we do that. And we put a grabber in there, and that doesn't need to be labelled with anything. And in theory, that should work, because that will input and output stuff as and when and it is required. So yeah, send them around for a real reason, but there we go. Okie dokie. So you're getting iron in, and you're not getting any coal in. That's not really surprising, because I haven't actually put any filters in. There we go. Right. Not sure why you've got nail storage. Does not particularly matter. There we go. Right. So that is working. The Z-Fight is a little bit weird on some stuff there. I can't do a great deal about that. Honestly, I've noticed that before, but anyway, that is good. That is done. That is happy. We can now put in so we can just literally put in silos right next to each other here, because they're not all that worrying, to be honest with you. They're not. So we filter you to be in wool, because that was what we were using. Okay, we will grab you again and put you back on the rail cart, and then we will unfortunately we will, I think, have to lose. Right, what's going on here? You are grabbing cloth. Ah, because you're grabbing from the, yes, yeah, you only grab from the output, you don't grab from the input, so that explains why that's dropped down in cloth. Okie dokie, right. That minecart can drive around, and yeah, we can happily do things. Slow down a little bit going up there, but we can fix that with mana rails when we get to them. And then our carts will come along and drop wool into there, and everything will be awesome, which is just what we need. All I'm going to do is wait for this to run out of cloth, use up all its wool, and then we're going to drop that silo down, and that's done. The other thing that was pointed out as well, which I missed out, was this here. We're making shirts, but we're not actually selling them anywhere. We're not using them anywhere at all. So that's not very helpful. So we need to add this cart, this barn, sorry, to the rail system. Oh, that's interesting. It turns out the carts can't actually cross railway tracks. I thought they could. I remember carts being able to do that. Okay. That actually makes things a lot more awkward, because now that means that no carts can get into this area here. Which isn't exactly a problem at the moment, but could potentially be a big one. I hadn't realised that. If I'd have realised that from the start, I probably wouldn't have changed all this. I would have left it as it was. That's a little annoying. Well, that means that the carts now can't get over. Yeah, our wagons can't get over here. In order to get to there. They can't get there. Oh, fiddlesticks. I really wish I hadn't done that now. That was a complete mistake. I can't build a bridge over that either. I can't get over it. How do I do that? I think. Well, I could, I suppose. Oh, bridge is broken there as well. Let's pause that for a moment. You move to there just temporarily. Get out of the way. All right. I could try and figure out how to go under it. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't have any clue how I'm going to do that. Don't know how to level. Oh, okay. I can level that terrain out there, but that doesn't help. That actually hurts more than helps. So that's not a good thing to be doing there. So we won't do that. Now I can put a bridge over there into there, but I can't get one there. I need some way to... I know what I'll do. What I'll do temporarily. We'll go there and to there. Okay. That will allow our carts all kinds of stuck at the moment to do their job. Right. Okay. So, and then I have no idea what I'm going to do after that. That'd be a better solution. Maybe something like that, perhaps. Wait for the moment, please, mine carts. Okay, and we were to then build up the terrain there. We could extend this out to come to this place here, which is what I want. So let's pull that up, pull that down. Do that, there we go. And I don't know how else I'm going to path this now. I need to build over that or under it or around it. I've confused myself in the process of doing this, and it's a very foolish thing. I should not have changed this rail system, and I did not plan this episode to be me mucking about with this rail system. I thought it would be a very quick put it down there and then we go to someone else, but obviously I've broken things, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. I do want the rail going out here, up in there, although I want that to be a pickup. But I need because I don't know why carts just can't cross railway tracks. That's messed me up completely. I remember they used to be able to, and you used to have a problem where carts could stop on a railway track and then stop a cart coming. So that's why I thought, oh yeah, it'd be fine. They can just cross it. It'd be no problem at all. And it's not. They get stuck now. So it's here. I want to have this double road in here, but I can't do the double road due to the railway, and the only way I can come in is at the bottom. I can't come in any higher because of the railway track that's already there. So I'm gonna have to reroute this. This can't come this way. It's got to come down there. Yep, I suppose that's what I need to do. Okie dokie. Oops. Need to yeah. So right, let's Actually, I need to dig all the way down to the track to get rid of it. A little bit annoying, but hey ho. And I need to dig down to there as well. To put that one in there, and a normal one in there. There we go. Yeah, it goes across there. The path, please, goes across there. There we go. The chute there. Isn't the chute there? Nope. Railway goes along the top and along the top. Okie dokie. And then this railway comes down here. So, there we go. Right. Okay. Which we can turn that off. Which means I am going to get rid of the path here, but that's fine for those because they'll figure out a way to get in there later. Yes, hopefully. Okay. And if we then do that, rail line to there, like so. That, okie dokie. can do here is grab the path from there, drag it across to there. That's what I want to do, but I don't want to do it with what it's offering. I want to do it with these, I suppose. You move away. Okay, remove all of that. Smooth out that a little bit there, if you can, please. No, you can't. Why can't you do that? Damn it! Move it away. Just move out that one. There we go. There we go. Right. And then I want to grab something else. What do I want to grab? I want to grab the one of those, which is for some bizarre reason floating in midair. So I could have just easily put in stone bridges here, or wooden bridges, which act just like paths. So, but I didn't. I forgot that you can do that, and there we go. Righty dokie. Okay, so I now have a way to get over the train bridge, which is yay. We need to grab wood from there and put it in there. Okay, because you can't cross that bridge there at the moment as well. Okay, and then you need to do the same. Grab wood and put it there. Okay, you need to be grabbing stone, which you can't get to. Put it. Oh no! Crap. No. What the hell? What the hell? You're not wood, you're stone. Why? Oh. Right. Let's click on the correct things, shall we? Because you should be taking wood to there, but you can't do that because we're going to have to drive around the moon to get to the sun. Oh, we can fix that. We can fix that. Okie dokie. Right. Like that. There we go. Okay, so are you happy now? Right. We need to also grab, I'm sure I grabbed another, I did you. You actually need to grab wood from there. Bring it to here, I suppose. Although we could get away with that by not doing that now because we've got a train system going right by that. So we could grab wood and stone and deliver wood and stone to here via 3 different places. I'm not even sure why I've got this set here. Why do we have this? What's this? What's this? Where does that go to? If we're over 20, then allow us to go down and get... Oh yeah, we don't need to do that because we've got certain carts dedicated to wool. We don't actually need to do that at all. Ooh, can you even get out of there? You can. Road in there so you get off the bridge. Okie dokie, right. So let's remove that. Let's remove these. And let's put in 3 silos because we can now do that. So let's go to buildings, let's go to silos, wherever they are, there they are. I'll put in 3, 1, 2 and 3. And we want the first one to be What are raw material needs? So we need wool, wood, and stone brick. So we will go with wool. We will go with planks, and we will go with stone brick. Boom. Go. Okay. And then we will grab another rail stop. We will say there is that one and there is that one. Okay, so that's going to be stone brick, not be filtered. Let's filter that barn just in case. Let's filter that barn as well. And let's filter that barn. Okay, we are grabbing from the second barn there rather than these other ones, so that's not ideal. Just simply due to the fact that that's gonna possibly run out of stuff before we get to where we need to be getting to. Gonna run out of stone brick before, but in a minute it's fine. Okay. And all of our carts have come to a dead end because I've broken the rails. Okey-dokey. Put the rails back in. Apparently we can't. Why can't we put the rails back in? What's wrong with that? Oh, we've broken the support. And this is where some of the weirdness of this sort of comes in. You can actually remove supports once you put them in. You can remove supports from the bottom as well sometimes, which is odd. So I've put all these rails in, and what I can do is I can remove by copy one of those. I can then remove. Oh, that's not gonna do it. No, it's not gonna let me do it. But you can somehow remove the top layer. Not sure how I've done it before. So you can have the rails sort of floating on top, which is a little odd, but anyway, I need another 2 minecarts, if you don't mind, and I've just done something very odd with the camera there. So we want 1 minecart there, and 1 minecart there. Okay, and you are going to be set to stone brick, and you are going to be set to wood. Okie dokie. And in theory, that should work. Except for one other thing that we need to do as well, which is going to be another silo needs to be put on here. Which really should be put over there. So this should go along there, but for the minute what we'll do is we'll put it here. Okay, and we're going to say you are going to be shirts, because that was the whole point of me doing this. Okay, and we need to have another minecart, which we've got. In fact, we need to grab another 2 minecarts. We need to put 1 on this line, and you're going to be dedicated to shirts. And we need to put another one on this line, who's also going to be dedicated to shirts. And that should auto pick up and sell, because I have got this enabled, haven't I? Yes, yeah, we have got that enabled. All right. Okie dokie. And is supporting another. Right. Go on, everyone. Everyone go down here and then come to a stop, please. Thank you. And then pause, because we've had some severe railing problem. No random rails underground? Haven't. But what we don't have is we don't have a chute coming to there. We should have. That would do the coal. Okay. And once this runs out of coal, we can then have it just turn straight in, and we can get rid of that silo. It means we can have that silo as another drop off for our points here. Okie dokie. Right. So, in theory, I'm going to actually wait a moment for that. What I'm going to wait for is that. There we go. We've got some shirts. Okie dokie. So go. Here we go. Okay, you've got leather. I don't know. You're not dropping leather off anywhere. Why are we bringing leather up here? Oh no, we're not. We're not bringing leather up here. No. No, leather is going here, isn't it? Yes. Which is currently not being used for anything, but hey ho. Probably drop that to 1 leather. If I'm honest with you, I don't think we need 2. But we could do with some more things going on there. Yeah. Okay, so with that system working, I'm pretty happy with that going on there. Oh, if I push the right buttons, that would help. That is going. That is doing its job, doing its pieces. One thing I haven't actually done yet is put in the rail slots for this. That would help, as well as putting in some conveyor belts for that there as well. Okay, then you and you dump off. On. Yeah, I can't actually get to. Oh, you can get to that silo, so you can dump off in the silo. That's fine. Cool. Right. Okay, and you're going to dump off your wool. Happy. You're going to dump off your wood, and you're going to grab the shirts, and everything is awesome. Cool. Right. I've realised I should really have little runoffs here for these, and I should put in my little logic to say only move if you've got a full cart to keep things going, but no, I'm not doing that right now. One thing I do want to do, however, is we've got 2 carts here of leather, and I don't think we need 2 carts doing the leather. I think I'm going to change one of these to being shirt, because this loop is a lot smaller than the other loop, so this is going to fill up quicker. So when you finally empty with leather, which isn't going to be for a while because I don't actually have any use for leather right now, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to build. God, there we go. Right, I'm going to build a silo there. Like so, and the silo can fill up with books, and then we're going to have 100 books plus ready for our next piece of research, which is, I don't know what it's going to be, because I've got lots of research I haven't touched yet because I've been confusing things. We have steam power, we have mana purification, stuff like that. So yeah, we've got a few things going on here. I'll put it on paper. Probably do with a paper storage as well. The issue we've got is still red coins. We're still not making that many of them. That's why we were producing the shirts. That's why I want to get 2 of them going at once. Another thing I would like to do as well is wow, you need to be enabled, which is cost us even more. Coin. Yay. Iron coming down, that's fine. Iron, we run out of iron. Okie dokie. Right. Yeah, we're gonna have to put 2 carts on there. One thing I do want to do is I'm gonna put in a station here, off the edge of here. And the idea is that we're going to have a minecarts on a loop this side, minecarts on a loop that side, and minecarts on a loop this side, all going to a central station that stores stuff and then can be picked up by whatever needs whatever whenever. So it will shorten times. It will mean that the carts coming down here can just grab what they need to grab, the resources, and bring them up to here. I kind of wish I'd have built think the irony is if I'd have gone this way, which I think would have been a better one, this island could have become like a storage island, and then everything could just go by carts to the storage. We could have everything stored in one area. But I want to build a little station there just to shrink things down, so we can add just silos or crates or something, probably silos because they're better, and just go, hey, grab bread, bring it to here, and then rather than that cart having to go all the way around here, all the way down here, all the way back in, you can just drop it here and then go back in, and then a cart from here can come along and go, hey, I'll grab the bread, I'll bring it along here. And it'll just speed up movement of production, which I think will be a desperately good thing. I think that will seriously help. Something else I'm also thinking of doing is up in this here. How much do a fish potion? Fish oil are blue. We're okay for blue. Not all that fussed about that. But I'm gonna grab another 2 wagons. I'll let you live for fish from these 2. Because I think it can support that many people, that many things. Oh, you're selling pies. Okay, yeah. Yes, the apple pies are still going. How's it actually going? Not very well. Very slowly. Why is it going very slowly? We're struggling for flour still because you don't have enough people in you. Okay. And why I didn't turn the people up on there? Hopefully that'll catch up a bit now. Alright. Doing the books here, which means that we should have eggs. Oh yeah, eggs were just selling directly to there for some red coins as well, so that's good. I would like to swap over to cotton as well from our wool system, because though we're not struggling at the moment for animal feed, I didn't think about putting any storage in for animal feed. That was my bad. We're just purely relying on the grey mill storage. I could put in storage for that, actually. That's not going to be an issue at all, because what I can just literally do is, because of the way we've got this set up, I can remove those and put in 2 silos. And you might have noticed that I like using silos as like a buffer. And that will still work. That will still work. Our silos that will go in, and they will still output because they auto output. Crates don't auto output, so that's a downside of crates. But then crates are cheaper to build, and crates have their place because you could quite easily put a crate down near your base and go fill it with wood, or fill it with stone or something. And then when you come to going, oh, I need to put down a barn early in the game, particularly. And it goes, I don't have any stone. You'd be like, but I have a crate of it. So stop using stone, put the crate into my base, and there we go. So it's good for that. Also, as you probably saw, it's very good for just like put a crate down here next to the grain and have your people fill the crate, and then a cart go back and forth from the crate. It's supposed to be a manual place. Anyway, I'm waffling. These are now full. That's fine. Our red coins are actually going up. Is a very, very good thing. And our kitchens are not keeping up with demand of 2 different cars, which isn't particularly a surprise, is it now? Let's be honest. There's our wagon coming back with the coal. Okie. Fortunately, only bringing 4 coal at a time, which isn't enough to keep. It seems to be enough to sustain stuff here, but it's not. Yeah, I don't think that's actually going to work. We're not producing enough enough fish for this to be keeping up with it. Also, I just saw a cart come down here, which is confusing me. Why is that there and why can I not remove it? 2 gap on that side as well. We didn't build on that side. Let's fix that, because there's something amiss here and it's bugging me. We'll in that there as well. That would probably help. Oh, and we got another one. There we go. Right, there we are. Okie dokie. So that all works. And we've got a rail stop up there. I'm not sure why. On the rail stop. There we go. Okay. So that's going to go. That's going to do its thing. Our money will go up and our fish will possibly struggle, but it's okay, it's fine. We're good. I could up the people in there, but we're good for the minute. When it comes to actually using the fish oil, when we need to grab some more blue coins, I can just switch those from the cooked fish to the fish oil, because when it's cooking both, using both recipes, it doesn't run as efficiently, slower. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Grab a second cart here and deliver it, which we could in fact take off and put onto a different system here. There's no reason why I couldn't have wood on a rail system there. We want to specify which way things can go here. There we go. So the bridges are that way only. Okay, can I sink them into the ground? That would be much nicer if I could. Will they still work if I... No, they would not. Okie dokie. Right. So we got those floating blocks on top, which is fine, I suppose. That looks better. There we go. Right. Okay. Happy with that. That means that they now can't go anywhere odd. I'm going to follow the path around, which is much better for everyone involved, which means we're going to get planks of wood and we're going to get things going. And this is all working, isn't it? Yes, it is working. You're not producing many shirts because you're struggling for cloth. Yes, you are. Maybe I should have a dedicated workshop to cloth rather than to cloth and conveyors. But then the conveyors aren't really doing a great deal at the moment. Fuel output. You're going to go... I can't do that. I can't get out of here. I am completely stuck. There we go. You are completely stuck in it. Okie dokie. Right. And yes, of course, this one will output to this way first because that's its natural output, and the grabbers become second. So it's just a case that we just aren't producing enough cloth at the moment. We have the resources, it just isn't going fast enough. Could speed it up with upping that there, but I'm fine with that for the minute. We've managed to make 2,000 coins in about 10 minutes, so I'm happy with that. Plenty of rails, we're still building the rails. Struggling for wood. Why are we struggling for wood? We're struggling for wood because there's no one delivering wood. Yeah, there is no one delivering wood there. Okay. How do we fix that? Let's fix that and then bring this episode to a close, shall we? So, to fix that, I think the best way is going to be to do this. To move a rail. Let's do that. And then let's run the rail up to here. Down to here. Okay. We should do that, and we'll remove these rail stops, and that rail stop, and that rail stop, and that rail stop. We will grab that and put that there. So you're going to grab stone. Actually, we can remove that rail stop now, and we can say grab stone here at the end. So now this works. So we're going to grab stone there, and we're going to grab wood here, aren't we? Yes, we're grabbing wood here. Right, and that's going to get priority to the wood. Fine, and then you're going to go up here. Go up again. I didn't realise I was stuck there, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Come down there. You're going to drop in your wood there. And what are you? Stone. You're not needed. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Your services are no longer required. We thank you for your dedicated work over the time, but the company has decided to go a different direction. Services are no longer required. Sorry about that. Right. So you'll get everything you need from there. You'll get everything you need from there. You're happy with that. Do a little thing to move the wheels into output. I don't think we need wheel. We do for carts, but I'm not really using carts anymore. Okay, so yes, so the wood comes round, will get dropped off here. If there's no space for it, it will then get dropped off there. So our rail ties are actually second on the listing, which is fine. This can store 20 at a time, so as it empties and the cart comes around, it fills up, and it uses 2 at a time of each, so everything is awesome in that case. I'm going to leave the iron on the conveyor belt because I want to. I think that just looks better. We have a single cart still going to the base, dropping off cloth conveyor belts, which is fine. It's taking them out of there as we replace them. Everything is awesome, and I think that's where we're going to bring this episode to a close. So, I'm sorry this has just been pretty much mucking about with this railway here, but I'm now glad I did. Now I've learned that I can't run roads over rails. I know not to do that in future. And I think it looks better. It looks so much better being on, like, even being windy and round. It actually looks, well, not like a realistic rail, although rails in real life, I suppose, were laid down to avoid major things, and then the towns built up around them. I suppose if you more look at this like a factory, it would be that way. You'd have the big machines put in a factory, and then if they wanted to put in a conveyor system or like a little overhead rail system, they would run it around everything. So, yeah, I like this. And it's got the potential to obviously grab things now. So we're grabbing shirts and we're dropping them off onto the main line, and the main line can go and sell them. So that's the first thing we can actually do here. We've got loads of reinforced planks there. Potatoes. And yeah, so things are pretty awesome. We've got more sugar down there and manna. And I am happy with everything as it is. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.